Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Sunday the 16th of June. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Now, I know that I keep reminding you, but the site's kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. It's you coming back and using the site and using the adverts that keeps us free of charge. So I want to say thank you for doing that once again. Now, don't forget that we've got Gary's Fast Forecast as well online, which you can go and watch. And we've tried a new format with that as well, that we're extending the forecast for a couple of days. So Gary's giving you some detail for the next 3 or 4 days in that Fast Forecast. So go and have a look and see what you think. Now, of course, look ahead usually is a bit more technical, isn't it? And really a classic example today of showing how the atmosphere works, looking at the 500 millibar charts. And I just want to take you through these. This is the chart for 7 o'clock this evening. And really what I want you to notice is not so much the isobars, which are the white lines here, but I want you to notice the 500 millibar flow. And look here, we've got a ridge out to the west, look, and then we've got this trough, this little low feature that's centred off towards the southwest. But watch what happens. You see, winds flow around the 500 millibar flow, same as they do with the isobars, like so. So what's happening is we've got warm air that's feeding into, cold air that's feeding into this little low, so coming in from the north here, and it's meeting the warm air that's coming up from the south, and that effectively is helping that system to be generated. Now look, see 12 hours later, this is by 7 o'clock on Monday morning, look, there's the low off towards the southwest of Ireland. Look, now look at this warm air being pumped northwards here. You can see there, look, this warm air now coming round into the UK by the end of tomorrow. And look, our little area of low pressure is moving its way slowly southeastwards. And look, warm air as well now being pumped northeastwards into this region here. So we've got building heights here, we've got building heights here, but still with a cooler feed coming into the low, we've got lowering heights in here. So it deepens that area of low pressure. Now, by the time we're getting into 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning, look, our little lows cut off down into Spain, deepened even further. And by this time, what we have is winds blowing like so across the North Atlantic towards the north of Ireland, taking warm air with them. And we've also got this warm air, look, still coming round into the back of this low off the continent. It's that's going to produce some really quite warm temperatures. But it's this idea, look, of those two systems meeting, with warm air here and the warm air here, and that low getting cut off and moving southeastwards. It's that idea I want to show you that's going to be generating our weather this week, pushing outbreaks of rain into the southern parts of the UK. Now, by 7 o'clock on Tuesday evening, look, the warm air is well and truly over the UK at 500 millibars just in here. And by 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it's still there, still with our low, look, down towards the south. And in fact, with that warm air coming through, it is going to produce a warm day on Wednesday. If the sun comes out, we could be seeing temperatures up to 27, 28 degrees. Look, even highlighted here as a 30 degree possible in the sunshine as that warm air is pumped out of the continent. So still that low exists, looks down towards the south, even by 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. And the jet stream by then is up here, further towards the north. The low eventually is trying to get back northwards. And what's going on here is that as that jet blows up towards the north, the low is slowly filling. So what we're finding is that this upper pool of cold air is slowly warming up and retreating back northwards. But that retreat also pulls the area of low pressure back northwards. So it brings the low north, it brings it into the North Sea area by the time we're getting into the evening on Thursday. And then on Friday, the low is still to the east of the UK. Look, it's still hooked up with this little, by then, shortwave trough. Into Saturday, though, it's warmed up. The warm air has virtually gone as it's being pulled away back towards the north. So the whole system is cooling down. And our little low here is starting to get absorbed into the main low towards the south of Iceland. And eventually it's disappeared by Saturday evening. Now, of course, things can change, so the detail on this could change, but this story is just an interesting one to follow. And by Saturday evening, look, our main low is out towards the west there. We have another trough that's just moving its way eastwards through the country. And that trough then just gets itself more mobile as we head in towards Sunday, and right through until Sunday evening, and by which time the jet stream is then re-established back towards the south of the UK. So I hope that's of interest to you. I just really wanted to show you how the weather evolves, you know, and how you can see how this warm air and cold air interact and then produce these surface weather systems. Fantastic example of it there on today's charts. So I'll leave you with that for now, but thanks again for watching. Just a reminder, we kept free of charge by the adverts that you're seeing around the screen here, and by you coming back and using the site is what keeps us free of charge. So once again, thanks for doing that, and thanks for watching weatherweb.net. Keep the sun shining. Bye for now.